Yo, twin, what you thinking about? You know you owe me my money, right? Yeah, you know you owe me my money, twin. The bill collector's here. What you gonna do? Alright, say less. Some people are slowly getting tired of this game, but we played anyway. We the die-hard fans out here still supporting this buggy game. But hey, what's good, family? I hope y'all are doing good. We back again, another CPM1 video. Hey, bro, you run it? You got life insurance, dude? Yeah, that's right. Run. But yeah, we back again, another CPN1 video. I got some things I want to talk about, big problems. Not the pay to play stuff. I mean, like, yeah, the cars cost money, but there's just more to it than that I want to talk about. We get it. A lot of players are upset with that. We all established that that is one of the problems that a lot of players have right now. But one of the main thing is that the price tag and other aspects that connect it all together, it doesn't add up to a full experience that deserves the amount of money that we really are putting into it. So that's what I want to talk about today, all the way from the sense of speed with the handling of the cars to the interactions that we have, not just with other players but the surroundings and the world itself. Before we dive in though, gotta do the shout outs. So a quick shout out to these awesome subscribers and viewers. Thank you guys for stopping by to comment early and supporting the channel as always. Couldn't have done all of this without you guys. You guys got me active again, keeping the push going with the daily uploads. We still active. So yeah, and if you want to appear in a future video, you just come and shout out down below. You can put your favorite car or a video that you'd like to see me make. I'm gonna put all of that in, so make sure you're early and got your notifications turned on. I picked the early comers. And with that said, let's dive into the big problems that I want to talk about for this update. So the first thing I want to rant about is the fact that with these premium cars, and I've seen someone comment about this. So for example, the LaFerrari, the guy was telling me that the COG feels horrible on the car. And I'm gonna be honest with you, when I tried it, the COG, I tried it, the default one that the car comes with, and I didn't feel anything wrong with it. Like, it drives normally, it drives fine at the speeds that it was going. The problem that shows up is the fact that many players, they cannot sense, they get no feedback, they can't feel when they reach that danger zone where a car is getting pushed too hard. And I know this CPM1 is not no big simulator, it's not going on the path that CPM2 is trying to go on, so you're not expecting any detailed physics engine or anything crazy like that, even though people want better physics. But the main thing that it all leads to is the sense of speed and the feedback that the car gives you, right? So you're going crazy fast, you feel like you can take any corner at any speed because the car doesn't feel like it's under pressure at any point in time. Let me give an example and join a room. So I'm using the default COG, by the way. Let me just reset this for you guys to see. Suspension is pretty much stock, and the stock engine as well. So here we are in first person. Let's try to adjust the camera as best as I can to fit the theme. You see it's clipping through there, so there's another problem. I hate the clipping through the roof of the camera. We need to fix that with the camera. So I can't even use as much as a zoom as I want to. I'm gonna use a bit of smoothing when you're driving. So watch this. When I speed up, accelerate, there's nothing. There's no feedback, nothing from the car, no head movement, no camera shake, no nothing. You don't know when you're going crazy fast if you're not watching your speed, right? And I guess we do have motion blur, so that is better than CPM2. At least we don't have motion blur in CPM2 as yet, only in CPM1. But that doesn't really help too much when you're using high-powered cars. The motion blur, you can't depict your acceleration. The only camera I see they try that with is the directional view, the direction view. So when you accelerate, and the fixed view as well, I believe. So when you accelerate, you see like the car pushes out, but you're still not getting accurate feedback of how fast you're going. So the only feedback I'm getting with this car is that the weight is terrible. I was trying to say that the COG is fine before because I was on my phone using the arrow controls, but now I'm here using the wheel. I'm guessing for other players that use a similar control like tilt and the steering wheel thing, it feels the same. But when I speed up and I try to turn, the car is like dipping out and slipping out like crazy. And like, it's not too bad, it's just slightly there. It's driving fine right now, but you can see that where that I overcorrected right there. But you don't feel the danger of when it's about to happen. It just happens. It's like a quick snap, and it's like with every car. That's the problem. We need more feedback. We need more jerk, more shaking. Something that tells you that, hey, you're reaching the limit of what the car can go. So that's my problem in terms of control with these paid cars, especially paid car, by the way. But yeah, let's move on to the next thing. So the next thing I wanted to cover is the fact that we be getting new maps and all of that. The new locations are cool and we like to look at them, but we don't have any other special interaction to have with the map aside from the regular gas station places, probably in new business places if we're lucky to get that. We got that treasure map feature, so at least that is a change, but it's still the same old gift box system. So we don't have anything new to interact with to make a connection with the map. We don't even got these type of NPCs over there. It would have been cool if they had that in preparation. I get that they want to put updates out often, but each time, it just feels like they rushed something out. I don't have a problem getting updates every month. I'm not gonna lie, I like that. That means more videos for us. But for real though, we could use a lot more in-game interactions to have a better connection with the new stuff that we get. So like for example, these NPCs can use the emotes and everything. They can interact with themselves. They're in their own little world. It's simple, but at least they got something. We don't have any of that. We can't sit down, we can't do nothing. We can only do basic stuff like the basic emotes, but we can't do any other stuff that they have. We can't interact with them unless it's taxi missions, nothing like that. They need to up that. They need to up the level of the immersion inside of the game world itself, because it's not all about multiplayer. We do have single player people out there that want to chill back sometimes and enjoy the grind, and that will have people sticking to their game more, and they would have more value to present to the players that way to stick around and play more instead of just hopping on multiplayer, seeing cars for sale, and then hopping off again. And that's about it. That's the majority of players on this game. They just get online, check what cars are for sale, try to sell something, and they get off. Maybe a car meet once a week or once a month or something, but other than that, it's nothing new. And the third thing I want to talk about is these new cars themselves. I'm not even going to get into the premium subscription thing, just the cars themselves. So for example, the new Ferrari, that thing costs like $25, right? Real cash. About that, I can't see the price now since I already got it and they changed that, so we can't see the price if we already bought it, but it's about $25. Sometimes it could be on a discount depending what time zone you're in and what the time is for you, I think. But yeah, down to the real matter is these cars have nothing, and I mean nothing, that really separates them from the regular cars. Take for example the AMG one, right? What's so special about this than the AMG one other than it being Ferrari? Yeah, it has the active aero. The AMG one has more active aero than it has the Fender aero things going on. It has, I think, a better interior in my opinion. It looks more cool to me, the AMG one. Yet still, it's not, it's not a premium. This new premium thing. It's just not. I don't see the big difference that it makes that encourages anyone to want to spend cash. Like, you can't do anything like crazy that no one else in the game can't do. That's the type of thing we need in the game if we're gonna have people spending this type of money. Just an advice to the devs. I mean, if we could add something crazy, like, let me try to think of something. Like the car can, I don't know, adjust the mirrors or something. You could have changing color LEDs on the car or something. Just brand new ideas. You guys understand what I mean. But so far we got no brand new ideas on these, other than cool body kit for the Jeep Gladiator. I mean, the bikes at the back are cool. Imagine if you could actually use them. Like crazy stuff like that would be worth the money. Imagine hopping out your Jeep, being able to switch to the bike and showing that off. That would be like money well spent. That would be something that's completely different from the game. It would be pay to play, I'm not gonna lie, it's still pay to play, but at least it's worth the money. So that's what I wanted to rant about with all of this going on. Prices going up so crazy and that premium subscription thing. We need it to be like vastly different. I understand like the vinyls thing that they got, where it's like $450 vinyls for premium, that can work. And the regular stuff, like stuff like that is different. but in a wide enough margin that it's worth the money that you're considering. Like, maybe I should get this. The last thing that I want to rant about for now is the fact that we have literal diving suits now. We have literal diving suits, and we cannot touch a drop of water in this game. What? Come on, man. We we got diving we got diving emote, we got diving suit. We cannot dive in water. Make it make sense. I don't understand. Y'all need to lock in and give us stop teasing us, bro. You're giving us all of this showing, but you're not putting the action to it. We need the more things. You see what I mean? I don't even know what to say. It just pisses me off so much. We got these cool stuff, cosmetic stuff, and we can't put it to action. So much potential to be added in here. So much potential, and we can't have access to none of it. And the devs know it too. They know that we're gonna ask about this stuff eventually. Boats and sea bikes, no use, just decoration. We can't even hop on the boats. Like, the boats would have been so cool. Imagine owning a boat property or something like that. Or you can hop on the yacht or something. You cannot. Even if I try to hop over there, there's a barrier. There's an invisible wall there that you cannot cross. You see that? So if I try to hop, you cannot go over there. You can't go to the other side either. You just fall in the water and the world ends. So you see what I mean? Can't do nothing. You can only look at it, but you can't hop on there. That is kind of stay to the edge on the sea bike as well. You can't do nothing. Imagine if you could use them in a way like you don't have to drive them and stuff like that. But what if it could take you across the water, stuff like that? Just some different ideas, man. I'm tired of seeing the same thing over and over again. We just need some new ideas, some fresh stuff, and stop teasing us with all of these new stuff with nothing to do with it. Well, yeah, I'm gonna end the rant right here. I think I'm getting too emotional. So thank you guys for watching. Let me know what other things you want to rant about with this update or future updates or anything you're just tired of seeing, man. As always, thanks for watching. See you in the next one. Drop a like and subscribe to support the channel and stay safe.